Are you blind? David is super cute and super smart.
And super dead.
It's always something with you. No more lame excuses.
Sure, okay, that makes 0 sense. Break the loop. Break the loop, break the loop, break the loop.
Take a seat.
Zapata's in love with you.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm breaking the loop. Don't let your engagement with Meg stand in the way of what you have.
You proposed to Meg?
Last night.
Congratulations.
No, don't marry Meg. You two love each other. Make it work. I'm gonna let you two talk.
In Private Erickson's cremains, initial tests show he was exposed to heavy metals.
Meaning?
It's too early to tell. It could be something innocuous, an occupational exposure, working with a solvent,
Or he was poisoned.
We're running follow-up experiments.
That explains why none of his Marine buddies recalled him using.
We should never run that test.
I authorized it. She warned us it was dangerous. It's my fault.
It was nobody's fault. It was an accident.
Okay, guys, a couple things. First off, metal toxicity.
Second off, we need to chill. We got some news.
Yes, you proposed to Meg.
No, he proposed to me. And who's Meg?
I don't know.
Yes. Oh, okay, see, this makes sense. If only it were real. Congrats, guys.
When are they gonna update us on how she's doing?
I'll find a nurse.
It's my guy from the Marine Corps. The coroners who performed those autopsies died just after submitting those reports. 2 car crashes and a supposed suicide.
They're being silenced.
Tasha and I will go back to office and follow up on it.
Call us the second you have any news.
Hey, guys.
Oh, no, Patterson, hey, you're intubated, okay?
You're okay. And we're okay. There was an accident in the lab.
No. You can't talk.
Here, give her this.
GPM. Who's that?
General Peter Mahoney.
Hey.
Sorry. I didn't wake you today.
No.
Ooh. Who's that from?
Jack.
Nice. None of that BS baby's breath. Did you call him?
Yeah. We're actually going out tonight. Do you think this is cute? Maybe I should just cinch it in with a nice belt? Yes, I promise you I will call him.
Good. And I have something for you, but it's not as fancy as Jack's flowers, so don't just say it.
I think the hospital might frown on smoking.
No, it's for Reed. I'm officially his best man.
Tosh. Really?
It's the right thing to do.
You should tell him how you feel. I'm serious. When I was out, I realized we're all repeating the same mistakes. And I saw things that...
Yeah, you said. Well, with the tattoos and rum.
Okay. Please just think about it.
Fine. But only because you almost died.
Also, when I was out, I saw Borden. And I know this sounds so crazy, but there was something about him. He wasn't in the elevator with David and Stuart and Pellington, and he was just separate.
So?
I can't shake this feeling that somehow he's still alive.
It was just a dream, Patterson.
Did you find more messages on the forum?
More is an understatement.
What forum?
I cracked the dragonfly tattoo.
You see this yet?
It's gonna be a problem.
Not if they don't find out.
Well, when it comes out, and it will, be prepared to be very unpopular with your friends.
The messages were originally deleted after they were being read. But if you take a very deep dive into the metadata, you find these. Messages between two users, Dragonfly 164 and Atlantic 17.
So what do they say?
It looks like Dragonfly is involved in a terrorist organization. He refers to some kind of attack they're planning.
What about Atlantic?
Most of it is Dragonfly reporting information to him. A few months ago, they went silent. Until this morning.
Hey, Dragonfly's in New York now. Says they're meeting under the bridge at Astoria Park today.
And if they're here, it could be for an attack.
Any idea who these people are?
Addresses and maybe
You can stop looking.
Why?
I know who Dragonfly 164 is. It's Borden. He's alive.
How could you possibly know that?
Because Atlantic 17 is me.
Borden's alive.
Why didn't you tell us?
I couldn't. He is a CIA asset, and that is why I have been communicating with him. I was his handler.
Start from the beginning.
That, night at the barn. He fully expected the explosion to kill him, but it didn't. Between the burns and the gunshot wound, he was in bad shape. He performed field medicine on himself and fled the country. The CIA didn't know he was alive until a year later. Borden went undercover shortly after that. He hasn't gotten eyes on Gorovich, but he has given a lot of good intel to the CIA.
The Dragonfly message from this morning said he's here in New York.
Why is he here?
I don't know. He was given a new handler when I came to work on this task force. Keaton's trying to figure out what's going on.
If Borden is on U.S. soil, then we need to arrest him.
You can't do that. If he is still undercover, you will blow a year-long op. I have to meet with him alone.
There's nothing left to talk about then.
Patterson, I am so sorry. You have no idea how hard it was for me to keep that from you.
How hard it was for you? I can still feel his hands on me when I try to fall asleep at night. Because before he beat me, shot me, and put a tracking device in me, he used to sleep in my bed.
I know.
All this time, you knew he was still out there and you said nothing.
I was trying to protect you. I thought it would be better if you never knew he was alive.
It tormented me that he died on his own terms. All I wanted was to put him in prison to take back a fraction of the control that he took away from me. You got a second chance, and you should have given me that. But instead, you chose to work with him.
I had to. It is my job.
You're my best friend. Whatever it would have cost you to say no, you should have cared about me more.
We'll be by tomorrow to start prepping you on your targets.
How's Patterson?
Don't ever say her name again.
I came here today to give you a friendly tip that the known terrorist Nigel Thornton, aka Robert Borden, will be in Astoria Park at noon. Whatever you choose to do with this information is none of my business.
Wait. Look. He is looking right into the camera. He wanted us to find him.
Spot is right. That's the only security camera for 10 miles. It's pretty odd that they just happened to dump a body there unless Borden chose that spot intentionally.
It's not ideal for interrogation.
Or maybe it's perfect. The CIA does intentional drugged interrogation all the time. If Mikhail is already disoriented, he is highly suggestible. So instead of telling him we are feds, we can pretend to be co-conspirators, talk to him about our attack plan.
You should bring Borden. He's a familiar face to Mikhail. They work together. It'll help sell the lie.
We can lower the dosage.
We are not torturing him. It's over. We failed. Get out! Now, everyone go!
Hey.
Here's a copy of the case file for the Dragonfly tattoo. Figured the CIA would want one too.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, Rachel has some extra cake samples in the fridge if you wanted to.
No. This is the only relationship I can have with you right now.
I made a mistake.
I don't think you did. I think you're just someone who can see things objectively, without friendships or emotions getting in the way. The CIA is lucky to have you.